I want to talk about hiccups. I don't like hiccups. Do you like hiccups?
Do you like hiccups? What do you think about them?
I have it.
You have hiccups. Oh, tell them to go away.
You can do hard things. You know how I know that? Because I've watched you. I have watched the mom with the child that has no voice speak for her. And I've watched the dad with the child that has no ability to walk or move, carry them and push them in their chair. You can do hard things, and so can I. You can hold your child down for surgery for the millionth time. It doesn't get easier, but you do get stronger. You can do hard things because you sat at their bedside and watched their monitors until your eyes started closing from exhaustion. You can do hard things because you have prayed and wished and hoped all night long for the best life that your child could possibly have. You can do hard things because you got a diagnosis for your child that made you sick in your stomach and you kept going. You cried hot tears down your red face, but the next day you woke up and you fought because you can't give up, because you have no other choice than to keep moving. You can do hard things because you know it's important to take care of yourself emotionally and physically. You can do hard things because even when you have a bad day, you know that you don't have a bad life. This little boy or little girl was given to you for a reason. Not because you're perfect, not because you're exceptional in any way, but because you were the perfect parents for that child. This is why I know you can do hard things, because I do them too. Because 7 years ago, well, 8 years ago, on December 8th, the last sonogram I had of my little boy, I was told that he had no quality of life. I was told that he wouldn't live past birth. I was told to prepare for his funeral. And even though I knew that was a possibility, I had no idea the greatness that the next 8 years would hold. I didn't know all of the hard things I would do. I didn't know all of the things I would have to watch, all of the things I would have to endure with him. I had no idea how strong I could be. I had no idea that strong was the only option, until strong was the only option. 8 years ago, I was sitting at this desk, and professional after professional walked in and told my husband all of the terrible things that were going to happen, all of the reasons why our little boy wasn't going to live. And they were wrong. Not only did he live, but he thrived. And those 8 years were full of hard things, but they were also full of great victories. We watched a child walk and talk. We watched him endure surgery after surgery after surgery. He's been admitted to the hospital more times than we can count, and through all of those days, we watched this little boy become more than he was ever expected to be. And I see you. I see you in the waiting rooms at the Children's Hospital. I see you on Facebook. I see you crying. I see you in the halls. You're the mom that's doing hard things. And I just want to tell you that you're doing a good job. And while you do those hard things, you've got to take care of yourself. It's important that we care for ourselves and each other so that we can continue to do these things that are put before us. These hard things that look so terribly difficult that we just want to run away. We want to quit. We know that we can do hard things, but we just need to keep proving it to ourselves, time and time again. And I see you. You're doing it. This isn't exactly what you thought. You thought you were taking a trip to Italy, and you ended up in Holland. But Holland is awesome. Remember that? And if you hated that poem, I get it. A lot of people did. But most people looked at that poem and it made them cry because they realized that it was them. They thought that things were going to be different, but they are so glad they weren't. Your little one has shown you so much, and I see it in your face. I see your worn, tired eyes, and through them there is strength. Because you, mom in the waiting room, or mom in the hall, dad at the IEP, you can do hard things. Keep doing them. And look to others for support, because we are our own village, and we need each other.